We are going to discuss test series 1, question number 44. This question belongs to the topic of transducers and subheading is strain gauge. So I'm going to read question for you. A resistive strain gauge with a gauge factor 2 is fastened to a steel bar subjected to a stress of 1050 kg per centimeter square. The modulus of elasticity of steel is 2.1 into 10 power 6 kg per centimeter square. Calculate the change in the resistance delta R of the strain gauge element due to the applied stress. Now we are going to write all the things which are given to us in the question. So first of all, we have a gauge factor, and the value of gauge factor is 2, which is the value for a typical gauge factor of metals. The value of stress is given as 1050 kg per centimeter square. Modulus of elasticity, which will be denoted by E, it is given as 2.1 into 10 raised to the power 6 kg per centimeter square. Now we have to calculate the change in the resistance. It's a very well known formula for modulus of elasticity, which is said as stress to the strain. Putting the values, we have 2.1 into 10 raised to the power 6 kg per centimeter square. Stress value is 1050 kg per centimeter square divided by strain. Both of the units will get cancelled, and the value of strain with which will be ending is 1050 divided by 2.1 into 10 raised to the power 6. So it will be 500 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. Remember that strain is a unitless quantity, so the strain value will be 500 into 10 to the power minus 6. Now the final aim of the question is to calculate the change in resistance. So we know the formula for gauge factor. It is ratio of change in the resistance to the change to the strain. We have just calculated here. After putting the values, we know the gauge factor value is given as 2 delta R by R. Then we have value of strain as 500 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. So solving this and finding the value of delta R by R, we have 10 raised to the power minus 3 delta R by R. Now if you look at the options given in the question, all of them are given in the percentage. So if you want to find out the percentage, we'll multiply the required and the achieved answer by 100. So it will yield the value of 0.1%. So it is the value of change in resistance, and if you look at the options, then option number B is correct.